Hi. As you can see from the title, I'm gonna roast the fandoms I'm a part of and of some groups I like but I'm not fully a fan of yet. I would like to say that criticisms I have aren't reflective of all the fans or the fandom in general. So let's start with Mixers. Little Mix was the first girl group I got into. I've known about them since X Factor and have always loved them. Before I talk about the fans, I have to say LM will always be a 4-member girl group in my mind. Jessie left to focus on her mental health and I respect that. There's nothing more important. While I really want her to come back, if she doesn't I understand. Now on to the fans. The fans for the most part are amazing. They're kind and hilarious. Some amazing crack videos, I must say, amazing content, especially these channels. But some fans are interesting, let's say. They really want LM to break out in America and I get it because same and the girls really want it too, but some fans are just too extra about it and it kinda annoys me. Because I usually make line distribution videos, I follow other channels who do the same and I see Jade get thinly veiled hate when she sings the most in the song. I see it a lot and it bugs me so much because while in other groups their line distribution is really concerning, that isn't the case for LM. Every girl gets their time to shine and they all sing the chorus live, so it's really not that deep. Maybe I'm just biased because Jade's my favorite, but I love all the girls, and when I see people who call themselves mixers but say not so nice things about Jade, it pisses me off. And some mixers always just have to talk about the fact that Little Mix is better than Fifth Harmony. If you think that, it's fine, I don't really care, but you don't have to make whole videos about it where you trash 5H to uplift LM. Like, I think Oh Boy is the best song on RV's The Red, but you don't see me screaming that at the top of my lungs, do you? No. So take notes and shut up. Now Harmonizers, you guys are weird. You claim to love all the girls but always feel the need to say who did the best in a song or performance instead of appreciating all the girls. It's fine to like only one member if you don't disrespect the other members. But why call yourself a harmonizer if you clearly don't? And let's talk about OT5 stans. Back when Camila was still in the group, you guys honestly annoy the fuck out of me. You'd bitch about how OT4 stans treat Camila, while saying you love all the girls, but instantly dropped the girls the second Camila went solo. See, you can't say you love all the girls if you don't support them and disrespect them to uplift your fave. This is more directed to Camila's fans at the time, not Harmonizers in general. You guys treated Normani terribly and still do. Don't you dare call yourself a harmonizer if you bullied and threw racial slurs at her. This is directed to harmonizers in general. I will never forgive you guys for not supporting the girls' last album, which was their best. Don't argue with me, argue with God. It was an amazing album and you guys just ignored it. Let's take a second and talk about the shipping, specifically the Cameron ship. Ignoring the fact that it was epic, exploiting their friendship for sales. It is disgusting the amount of proof videos and fanfics I see. It really makes me want to be sick. Grow the fuck up and leave the two girls alone. Reveluvs, you guys are becoming hella toxic, especially when it comes to aespa. You'd think because of the treatment Red Velvet received from FX's fans you'd treat aespa better, but no. Leave those girls alone. RV would definitely be disappointed in you so-called Reveluvs. Let's take a minute for OT4 stans. I don't get you guys at all because clearly you're not a big fan of RV if you hate Yeri, so why do you care so much about her addition to the group? And if you do like Red Velvet a lot, you should realize what she brings to the group and how important she is. Basically what I'm saying is leave her alone. Also, you bitches lazy as fuck. Really out here saying streaming isn't that important. Voting doesn't matter. But then complain about them not winning. I will say what I like most about Reveluvs is how you guys mostly don't get into fan wars. You guys mind your business and I appreciate that. Let's be honest, you guys are too busy arguing with each other with whether or not Zimzalabim is a good song to get into fan wars. That superiority complex you guys have going on ain't cute. Always talking about how not toxic you are but take every opportunity to hate on Blackpink. No thank you. And can we please stop bragging about Red Velvet's stellar discography? Yes, praise the girls' music because it's amazing, but sometimes it's a little excessive. Lastly, Forevers, you guys are cool. I will say I have seen many arguments about who's the best dancer and rapper and stuff like that, and it's annoying, but it's not as bad as Harmonizers. The only real problem I have is some Forevers treatment of Yaron. Again, maybe biased because she's my favorite. But some of you guys really saying she's only a pretty face and she doesn't deserve her positions. I think the fuck not. If I see someone else say that, you'd better get ready to catch these hands. And some of you guys just ignore how awesome EU is. She writes her own raps and is amazing at harmonizing. In fact, she does most of the background vocals for La Dida. She's so talented, but you guys never acknowledge that. And don't get me started on how some of you quote unquote fans treat Mia. It isn't her fault that Onda doesn't get lines. She is given them and delivers them perfectly always. If you want someone to blame, blame the company. Some of you just don't know what some of the girls' voices sound like. I'm sorry, but if you think that Yaran sings the beginning of the first and third chorus in Dun Dun, you have no clue what her voice sounds like. And if you think Onda sings the third chorus in Dun Dun, you have no clue what her voice sounds like either. Now these last two fandoms are of groups I'm not really a fan of yet. It's Blackpink and ITZY. I'm really exposing myself as a girl group stan. And anyways, first let's talk about Blinks. So the good things about the fandom is how loyal they are to Blackpink and how for the most part they are really supportive of the girls. I'm not gonna talk about the solo stan problem because then this video would be too long, but I will say, it's fine to only like one member, just don't drag the others and be respectful. The thing about Blinks that pisses me off is how when Blackpink copy someone or do something culturally insensitive, Blinks will say it's YG's fault. But when it's another group, Blinks will be the first ones to drag them. This isn't as bad as it was 2 years ago, but Blinks just love getting into fan wars. Like, just stop, it's unnecessary. And I can't believe I have to say this, but BP didn't invent the concept girl crush, so when another group does it they are not automatically copying BP. Calm the fuck down. Lastly, Midzees, you guys were great until aespa debuted and now you guys are kinda like Reveluvs. ITZY didn't invent Teen Crush and aespa isn't copying them. Just because Black Mamba's concept was a bit weird doesn't mean they are copying ITZY. I don't really have much to say about Midzees because they mind their business and we love that. That's it for the video. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. 깊은 딱 한 번뿐 또 지게를 사실 너를 한 번 시험한 것뿐